If you've been diagnosed with low AMH or low ovarian reserve, you've probably been told your chances of getting pregnant are slim, and you're feeling overwhelmed and possibly even scared. But here's the truth. Your AMH doesn't define your fertility. And there are specific habits you could be doing right now that may be making things worse without even realizing it. If you're new here, I'm Dr. Marc Sklar, a natural fertility expert specializing in functional medicine. For over 21 years, I've helped women with low AMH and diminished ovarian reserve not only improve their fertility, but achieve their dreams of becoming moms. In this video, I'm going to share 5 habits that could be sabotaging your fertility if you have low AMH, and what you should be doing instead. Stick with me, and I'll also share how you could apply to work with me and my team to uncover what's holding you back and create a personalized plan to boost your fertility. All right, so number 1 is over-exercising or doing high-intensity workouts. While exercise is important for overall health and obviously fertility, over-exercising or doing high-intensity workouts like daily HIIT classes or long-distance running or even long-distance biking can increase cortisol levels and disrupt the delicate balance of your reproductive hormones. Your body prioritizes survival over reproduction in every situation where your cortisol levels rise and you're in that fight or flight mode. So if doing these workouts puts you into that state, you're actually doing more harm than good. Now, I know that many of you might be saying, but no, I feel great when I do my HIIT classes or when I'm on a long run. I feel good, I get a lot of energy. But if our body is out of balance and it's also not getting the proper nourishment that it needs, then doing those things is actually causing more harm. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be exercising, but we need to do those in a different way. We need to approach that in a different way. I'm also not saying that maybe you shouldn't be on a run, but does it have to be a very long run, right? There are ways to modify these things to be more supportive of your fertility. And other things that you can be doing is working into that plan are different types of exercises that are more restorative in nature, like yoga, like walking, like light strength training. These exercises actually do reduce stress and don't add to it. So we want to have a balance of those things. And if you do like HIIT classes or things that are a little bit more intense, how can you still do those things while also kind of pulling back on the intensity of it? Is that even possible? If it is, then I would encourage you to continue to do that, but don't do it in the same intensity that you have been or the same distance if you're going for a long run. If you can't do that, right, it's not physically possible for you to pull back, then we need to change the types of workouts that you're doing to be more nourishing and restorative than they are damaging. Number 2, and I always talk about diets, and diet is hugely important and something that I value tremendously. But if you are falling into this category of skipping meals and following low-calorie diets and being super restrictive with the way you eat, then we might need to reconsider what you're doing. So low AMH is already a sign that your body might be under some stress. And skipping meals or restricting your calorie intake can worsen that condition, that problem, by reducing the nutrients your ovaries need to function properly. This can lead to hormonal imbalances and poor egg quality. This actually adds more stress to your body, which we know disrupts your hormones, and we don't ever want to add more stress. That's right. We want to reduce it. And this video is no more important this week than any other week, but this week, I actually spoke to a woman who was telling me, we were talking about her diet and her meal plans for the week. And she started to tell me about it because, obviously I was asking, but I was trying to uncover some things. And what she says to me is that her first meal of the day is at 11 a.m. And then she eats really one more meal around 2 p.m. And that meal might not even include protein in it. It just might be like a salad. And then after that meal around 2, she just does some light snacking if she's hungry. But other than that, she doesn't eat again until the next day at 11 a.m. That is hugely restricting. That is no longer called intermittent fasting. That is called starving yourself. That's right. And she even said to me, but I feel good, I feel fine. That might be the case. However, the example I used with her was that the way you feel, your vitality on a daily basis is measured on 0 to 10. But you live between 3 and 4. And on a good day, you feel 4. And on a bad day, you feel like 3. You never know what it feels like to feel like 8, 9, or 10, right? So it's not even in your realm of comprehension. I want her to feel what it feels like to feel like an 8, a 9, or a 10. And I don't believe that she or any of you watching who eat these restrictive diets and are skipping meals and having very low restricted calorie intake, I don't think that you can. So we need to have balanced meals with good protein, good fat, and we need to eat regularly throughout the day. We need to be eating about every 2 to 3 hours a day. That makes a huge difference. That keeps everything stable and is supportive towards your AMH levels, not depleting. So eating a balanced meal with healthy fats, good quality protein, and plenty of colorful vegetables, good fiber, that is essential. These are filled with essential fatty acids, they're filled with zinc and antioxidants. These are all crucial nutrients for proper and healthy ovarian function and health. That's what I want for you out of your diet. So if you have been skipping meals, I want to encourage you to reevaluate that. If you've been having very restrictive meals and low calorie intake, not enough protein, then I also want to invite you to reevaluate that and reconsider that you could feel different and your fertility can change dramatically if you make those changes. The third thing I want to talk about is sleep. Because so often we ignore our sleep and we stay up late to binge watch some TV or to get some extra work in. Sleep is when your body repairs and restores itself, including balancing your hormones and optimizing your egg quality. So poor sleep patterns can lead to higher cortisol levels, disturb circadian rhythms, and reduce melatonin production, which is crucial for protecting your eggs. And melatonin also is helpful for egg quality. So if we're talking about improved egg health and ovarian function, we need to have good, healthy sleep. So what I want you to do is aim for a minimum of 7 hours of sleep. Upwards of 8 or 9 would be awesome. And not just sleep, but good quality sleep. So create a healthy bedtime routine. Limit your screen time around bedtime at least an hour before, and keep your bedroom dark and cool. This creates a nice environment to create good quality sleep. And when we have good quality sleep, we have good quality fertility. Number 4, we often rely on caffeine and alcohol to cope with our day in any way. Caffeine and alcohol can interfere with hormone balance and egg quality, especially if you consume them in excess amounts. So caffeine actually raises cortisol levels, while alcohol can increase inflammation and impair liver detoxification, your ability for your liver to detoxify, which it does all day long. And these are essential for clearing excess hormones from your body. And so many of you will use alcohol to cope with stress, and we'll do that at night. It's been a hard day, I need to relax, so we grab a beer or we drink a glass of wine and we relax and take it easy. Then when we wake up in the morning, we're a little groggy, maybe a headache, we're tired, so we need something to get us going, and so we use caffeine, and it creates this vicious cycle. So I'm not saying that a little bit of each one of those things is not good. We can have a little bit in moderation of each one, but they shouldn't be done in excess, and they shouldn't be necessarily done every day. If your coffee is, your cup of coffee is like this, those big extra large ones at Starbucks, that's too much, right? We're looking for like an 8-ounce cup of coffee. And if you're having alcohol every day and multiple glasses in a sitting, that might also be too much. So I want to ask you to reduce your caffeine intake to 1 cup per day, and please, please, please make sure that it's organic, good quality, or switch to organic green tea. And I want to ask you to minimize your alcohol consumption as well. You can swap some of those things for herbal teas or sparkling water with lemon or some other alternative fruit that you want to put in there. And if you do need to manage your stress level, let's find something else other than alcohol to help you cope with stress. And number 5 is environmental toxins, endocrine disrupting chemicals in plastics, cleaning products, and personal care items can mimic estrogen and interfere with your hormone balance and your fertility. These are chemical toxins, and they can also damage egg quality, which is critical for AMH levels or when your AMH levels are low, because we want good quality eggs if our AMH levels are low so that we're maximizing quality over quantity. I also mentioned a few weeks ago how these toxins can also impact male fertility, and that is absolutely true. Environmental toxins impact both male and female fertility. So switching to non-toxic chemical products at home, eco-friendly products, using glass or stainless steel instead of plastics, this is the way to go to restore proper levels in your body, to support your liver, because your liver has to detoxify all of those, to create better quality eggs and improve your fertility. So let's start to clean that up if you haven't already. Low AMH doesn't mean no hope. It means now is time to take action. Your fertility is about so much more than one number, and with the right strategies, you can make meaningful changes that improve your chances of conceiving. If you're ready to take control of your fertility journey and want a personalized approach to improve your chances of getting pregnant, I invite you to apply to work with me and my team. Click on the link in the description below to answer a few questions, and we'll see if you qualify for a free call to uncover what's holding you back and how we can help you achieve your dreams of becoming a mom. You're not alone in this, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Don't wait, apply today, and let's work together to make your dream of motherhood a reality. Until the next video, stay fertile.